Alright. So let's try this again. I'm telling you, when my computer, for lack of a better word, shit the bed, it really screwed up a bunch of stuff. And I had to I had to fix a bunch of things. But hang on, I got a Discord. Alright. So yeah, now everything's looking good. But like I said, everything just kind of got weird. I love my butterfly. It got weird with the old company, and I'm not bagging on them at all. I mean, nobody think that. I'm just doing some minute adjustments on I'm on call too, so I have to check my phone every time I get up. I don't know who that is. Hang on. Give me just a second. Somebody's calling. I'm on call and I'm already getting stuff. Hang on. All right. Sorry about that. On call already and stuff's happening. Just gone on call at 6 o'clock. But I'm not bagging on that other free company. Don't take that. Don't take it like that. I just they just didn't communicate with each other. And nobody ever really did anything with each other. They had their statics and and stuff like that. And you know, I guess they had their you know, their friends and whatnot, and they were an established established company, so I mean, it is what it is. But I'm having a much better time with this one. So I guess what I'm gonna do is just I'm doing some Beast Tribe stuff. And whatever everybody decides they want to do this evening, we'll do. And you'll probably hear the chat go off a lot. We talk a lot in chat, which is another thing I'm getting used to. I'm not used to talking. So it's nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's very nice, but right now I'm trying to get all of my beast tribes done. And I've gotten quite a few of them done. I've gotten the dwarves. That's how I got my little tank here. The Anata, the snake women. I got that one done. I just now picked up the Moogle beast tribes. And it was a pain in the ass to get. Because there's like a 20 quest thing you've got to go through to just to get the beast tribe started. Finally got it all finished the other day. Alright, I think I'm done with that. Oh, there's another one. I always forget there's two of them. Go back and get another cloud. I always forget there's two of these things. And usually the main thing that I do since I've been with this free company is I just kind of help the newer people. You know, I'll be a tank or a healer or something to get better queue times, and we do like Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High and stuff like that together to help each other level. Ooh, sightseeing spot. Just helping each other out. Just recently bought a house. So I'll take you by and show you my room. I think we bought it, or excuse me, Free Company leader bought it about a week and a half ago, I think. And I got my own room. I've done these so many times I don't even read them anymore. Synthesize repurposed construction components. And I got to go feed my chocobo too. I'm trying to turn his plumage from orange to purple. It doesn't look like it's going to take. I had to feed him like 15 different, not 15 different berries, but 15 times with certain berries. And I'm down to like 14, I think I've got like 3 left, and it still hasn't changed any color, so I don't know. Training supplies. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know if I don't know if it's going to take or not. I didn't realize they were that close together. And I've also got to, looking on my squadron, once I get done with this, I'll go peek in on my squadron. because it looks like I've got a rank upgrade quest. Let's discuss how to move forward with the restoration. Can you join us? Kind of you to join us. We were just discussing how to proceed with the restoration. The Mogmenders are ready for a new challenge, and I have in mind to set them to work on the plaza's outer wall. And what would a challenge be without an insurmountable obstacle? They lack the strength to even lift the wall's heavy bricks at form, let alone stack them on top of each other. In Ishgard, we would use levers and pulleys to get the job done, but I'm afraid their design is unfit for movable proportions. Short of creating an entirely new system, which is outside the realm of my expertise, the solution to this problem eluded me. That is until the Master Mogmender himself had a brilliant suggestion, Mogzen if you will. I propose calling upon the dragons for help. I've seen them grasp vast boulders in their mighty claws. It should be a simple task for them to stack the bricks on top of each other. An ingenious idea, yes? And one which fills me with anticipation, for I've never seen a dragon's might put to constructive use. It would seem as well that Mogzen already knows who to ask. That's right, I happen to count a dragon among my many friends. He's strong, too. Stronger than any Moogle I've met. Terrace and Renry wait here. I will seek him out straight away. We are returned. Meet Old D. Old D. So these are the ones that needed my strength. They're so wingless. Nonetheless, any friend of Mogzen is a friend of mine. I'm at your service. Oh, the fury. If you were not Mogzen's friend, I would be trembling in my boots. I was made to believe you could hurl boulders through the skies, but with a flick of your powerful claws. Is that true? Of course. He doesn't sound so sure of himself. Do not think me a weakling. I am a dragon, and the blood of the great worm, Hraesvelgar, courses through my veins. In just 3 centuries, even the most colossal stone will be as a pebble in my claws. Oh, we gotta wait 300 years. Did you hear that? We only need to wait 3 centuries. Fortunately, I have no pressing engagements for the next 300 years. What about you? Have you time to spare? Certainly not. Oh, there must be another way. We have a surplus of foodstuff thanks to Mogmel's shrewd management. Eat your fill, and before long you'll be as big and strong as Hraesvelgar, right? I don't think it works that way. You're always so short-sighted. How many times must I tell you the quickest solution is not always the best? But don't you understand, we can't wait 300 years. By that time, the palms of every Moogle in Mogholm will have gone to dust. My apologies, sometimes I forget how fragile you Moogles are. I suppose we'll have to entreat my older brother for help then. Let me warn you, however, that he can be a bit trying at times, but worry not, for I am certain we can sway him to help us one way or another. Thank you, old D. I knew you'd find a way, however, I know there's still more work to be done. Soon, I'll be able to add persuading a dragon to my list of accomplishments. As I say, there is strength in numbers. Pray accompany me, as it may lend more weight to our request. Well, let's be off. My brother, way off, usually spends his time deeper within Zenith. I will go ahead and see if I can soften him up before you arrive. Brother has requested I hear your plea, and I shall not deny him. We are grateful for this audience. You see, we mean to rebuild the walls of Bar-less. Alas, our tiny paws can barely grip the massive stones, let alone lift them. That is why we require a dragon's strength, your strength. We have heard tell of Mughals playing at being stonemasons, this I know. I care not how or where you conduct your games or whom you choose to imitate, however, I will not be made parties to such whimsy. With all due respect, you are mistaken. This is no game. We're pouring our heart and soul into repairing Bar-less. It is only the beginning. Brother Mogson tells the truth. He is wholly devoted to this task. He's even forsworn trickery. Please, I implore you to give him and his people a chance. One chance, then, to show me the depth of your conviction. Surely are a crafter, then craft something for me, that which cannot speak, yet can be heard. Present it to me, and my strength shall be yours. What? I mean, yes, of course. Let's return to Bar-less so we can begin work on YAF's quest forthwith. Ooh, God, that put me in a weird spot. I don't know what to make of YAF's words. Something that cannot speak but can be heard. A bell? Well, my palm aches for trying to wrap around its riddle. Perhaps I should just trick him. It can't be much more difficult than tricking a Moogle. I jest. Worry not. I won't rest till I've deciphered a strange request. Really, let's put our palms together. Together we can chip away at the question until the answer takes shape before us. What could it possibly be? You've traveled to all manner of places, such a worldly adventurer such as yourself can offer some insight. Perhaps it's not an object, but a demonstration of skill he seeks. Some folks say that dragons have an insatiable lust for treasure. Treasure? Well, we value nothing more than our Kupo nuts and the shiny tools made by the landlords, but I don't see... Wait, there's another treasure. That's right, the horn we used to call upon the great Hraesvelgar, a horn which cannot speak, but indeed can be heard. So it's an instrument YAF wants. Hey Ryan, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. Sorry it's been a while since I've been on. I've always been partial to tuning the horn myself, so I believe crafting one should prove simple. However, I will entrust you with a separate task. Quality mouthpiece. While small, is indispensable if we want the sound to impress, and I would trust no one but you to craft the proper one. Mogul should have any materials you require. I await your masterpiece. Mogul. Here for materials. Just see the look on your face. It was merely a jest. Please take as much as you require. Right, synthesize a horn component. Horn component. Finished. I've completed the horn, and all I require is your final flourish. Even better than I could have hoped. Any Moogle will surely be proud to toot on the horn, even Chieftain Bobby. Nevertheless, I must take care when applying the final touches. Go on ahead and meet with Odeh and his brother. I will be close behind. What, baby? Hang on. Along with hardy words and have brought that which you seek, hold, Mogmender masterpiece. That is just a horn. Why would brother want that? Of course, a horn cannot... Oh, I see. How clever. And the craftsmanship is even better than we had hoped. Not feign knowledge, O'Day. We did not know the answer. As for you, Mogson, was this horn truly wrought by your hands? Indeed, I put every ounce of my skill into its construction, every ounce, as well as a dash of Renry skill for good measure. Horn does not speak, it can be heard from even the highest peaks. It seemed my trial was simple before the combined efforts of man and Moogle. I am impressed. Accept my apologies for doubting you. Means you'll help? Splendid. But brother, I still don't understand why a horn is so important to you. Much you have left yet to learn, though I'm sure you were taught once before that our songs are as roars to their ears, so alien and unfathomable. So it was that Horace Velgar bequeathed a magic to men, that they fashioned sacred instruments to join in the chorus. The horn entrusted to the Moogle is but one of these works. You would have my aid, you must wield an instrument worthy of calling upon my kind. I believe this horn will do nicely. An instrument to summon a dragon? Is that good? I mean, no one has ever praised something I've made. The feeling is better than eating 3 Kupo nuts at once. I apologize, I got a little carried away. And where were we? Oh yes. Way aft. Allow me to escort you to Barless. This is what I envisioned when Mogson spoke of dragons. I applaud your success, my friend, although I did not doubt you for a second. Mogson certainly seems to be in high spirits, higher than usual even. Your meeting with Way Aft go that well? Oh, now I see, my dear Mogson. How does it feel to labor over your creation, pour every ounce of your vim and brio into it, and for the effort to be recognized and earn your accolades? Tell me true, can you think of aught better? No, I can't. This is even more thrilling than when I tricked Mog up. Now I understand why we crafters slave away for our art. Yes, we, for I dare say you are now as much a crafter as Renry or myself. Still, do not think your journey over already. You have much to learn in the way of technique. Me, a crafter, don't know what to say except that I'll try my utmost not to disappoint. You must be Way aft, off, whose trial spurned Mogson's growth. I am Terracin, and I will offer my humble greetings and thanks. Well then, shall we begin? For perhaps the first time in 1,000 years, man and dragon shall work together to build, not destroy. Although I am too young to have known the peace our ancestors once shared, I am honored to work alongside you. May our bonds be strengthened throughout our labor. Thanks to your efforts, the outer walls of Barless have been restored. Continue assisting the augmenters to see repair of the plaza completed. Now friendly. Now I can turn in this last one. Hello there, adventurer. Wow, how'd you looking so grim? Trouble, I suppose one might call it that, though it's far from the sort your friend Mogek seems to have in mind. See, my knights and I have traveled all the way to rekindle our friendship with the residents of Mogholm. Master Terrison told us of the Moogle's love of pranks, and we figured we could start by playing a little trick on them. Fortunately, our plan has hit a bit of a stumbling block. We've now been struggling for the past hour trying to fit the smoke bomb into our fake Kupo nut. I don't suppose you would know how to go about this. Oops. He always does that. Back to the matter at hand. All the items you require should be here. Once you fit the smoke bomb into the casing, please take it to the lad who just rushed off. Right. Synthesize an exploding Kupo net. Here's where to go. Tricks with treats, tricks without treats. God, he went far. Brought the fake coupon out with you. You reckon it looks convincing? My God, disputable. Even Mogkek would have difficulty telling them apart from one. Now let's see. I think we had best place it right about here. Just lie in wait. Odd place for coupons to be lying about it. Some poor soul must have forgotten them. Whoever left them here can't be bothered to come back when it wouldn't be stealing to take them ourselves, nor a crime to sneak a small taste. I think we would fall for such an amateurish prank. Soon as we recover, we must begin plotting our revenge. Did you see that? Please tell me you did. What an astounding success. Then again, it would have been more of a surprise if it wasn't. The smoke bomb was engineered using the blueprints of those developed to immobilize dragons. Did you kill them? Even so, we couldn't have done it without you, my friend. If it were not for your dexterous fingers, the Moogles would never have fallen for it. Jesus. Go up higher. Above Mogek. Finally said it. It's terrible. We're so fixated on mining crystals that we didn't realize just how thick the air was with aether. Well, it struck down over half our squad. While this puts us in a tenuous position, few of us have yet to feel its full effects. If we proceed with caution, we might be able to fulfill Mogek's request. This is where you come in. Please, if you could craft some metal casings for our chests to shield us from the crystals, we would be most grateful. Everything you need should be right here. If there is something you can't find, please don't hesitate to ask. Etheric shielding. So dizzy. As you make haste, I too will be joining those of our ranks who lay listless on the ground. How am I to transport the crystals back to Mogek? This is a protective guard for our chests, you say? Thank you, thank you. We are saved. Right? You come to look upon the Monstier, hearing the great dragon's regaling tales. Well, here it is, everything he promised. And with the tools we found here, we produced more tiles in an hour than we did when we last did in a day. All this progress has us eager to continue, but we've exhausted the last of the veneer we had. Now that you're here, however, our problem is as good as solved. Please, if you would, make us some metal trim for our tiles. Once you've finished, we would be most grateful if you could deliver the product directly to my assistant, who is just beyond this archway. Ever since we used the last of our supply, he's been inconsolable, lecturing any within earshot on the importance of properly managing supplies. Synthesize a veneer component. Moping Moogle. Unless if anyone had bothered to listen, we could have doubled, no tripled the day's output. Now production is at a complete standstill with little to no hope of starting again. Take this. Is that what I think it is? I just hug you. Thank you, madam. You really saved our palms with this one. done with them for the day. Let's go to... These are the insanely boring ones. They're real low level. I think this was the original, the base game. When the base game first came out, this was the first beast tribe. It is... my god, is it boring. And they give half of the... they give half of the reputation that... Hang on a second. That ain't right. That's not what my glamour looks like.